Hello everyone. So today I solved today's contest problem, which was Geek's plant. And in this problem, we were given that a geek wants to plant his plants, which were a number n, and every plant requires ARR of I units of water daily. And what we have to do is to use the buckets of same size, and also we cannot use more than one bucket in a day. And he should not waste any water as well. Also, we have to return the minimum number of buckets he needs to water his plants daily. So let us look at the test case. We have n equals 4 and the plants, the water required by the plants are 2, 6, 4, and 10. And what we have to do is to find the minimum number of buckets each all these plants require to get watered. All right. So first of all, we have to find the bucket size, the size of the bucket, so that we can water all the plants, right? And then what we have to do is to calculate the total number of buckets required to water these plants. So how are we going to calculate the size of the bucket? So we have to select the size of bucket such that it is given in the question. Hmm, you have to use the buckets of same size, right? Means if plant 1 requires water of unit 2, the bucket size should be capable of watering it 2 units, all right, and there shouldn't be any wastage. So by reading this statement, I thought of calculating the GCD of these elements. So that uh, this was a long shot, but yes, I thought of doing so, and for a reason, for a fact, I was correct for calculating that. And so what I did was to calculate the GCD of these plants which required the water 2, 4, 6, and 10, and which came out to be 2. And now the number of buckets this plant required was 2 multiplied by 1, which is 1 bucket. And similarly for the 4, the plant which required 4 units of water. So since our size of bucket is 2, so we can have 2 buckets to water this plant. And for 6, we can have 2 multiplied by 3. And similarly for 10, we have 5 buckets. All we have to do then was to take the sum, which is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5, which was nothing but 11. And we have to return this sum. So as I said, I calculated the GCD to get the bucket size, since the bucket size should be should water all the plants without any wastage. So I calculated it by calculating the GCD and then took the number of bucket variable and then iterated in the array and calculated the number of buckets as the array elements. Suppose 2. If it was 2, then initially the number of buckets would be 2 divided by 1, which is nothing but, oh sorry, 2 divided by the bucket size, which is nothing but, which the GCD of 2, 6, 4, 10 would come out to be 10. Oh, sorry, my bad, 2. The GCD would be 2. So 2 divided by 2, which is nothing but 1. And then this one gets added to our number of bucket. And in the next iteration, what do? We have 6 divided by 2, which is nothing but 3. So this 3 gets added. And similarly, this 2 gets added. And then we get a sum of 11. And then we return the answer. So I hope you understood this code. And this was the code I looked into GFG, since I found it difficult calculating the GCD of two number. I actually forgot. So yes, I took the reference from them. And yeah, I solved this problem. That's how. Thank you.